Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I'm going to attempt another Pinterest build. I saw this one and pinned it a while back. So when I was going back through my pins to decide what to build, I thought this one would be ideal timing with the release of the Enchanted by Nature pack. It's an open concept house that is, in my opinion, very cool looking. So I thought I'd give it a shot and bring y'all along for the ride. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, this is the first part of any build. It's building it. And that's what we're going to do in speed build version. I started with the parts that I could see, which wasn't a lot. I did struggle a lot with the size, so I figured I would just start building the walls and then kind of shrink it as I started to put furniture in. Because usually when I build, I just build. There's no thought really put into the shell of the house. I just kind of go with my gut instinct, I suppose. So following a floor plan, or in this case a picture, I have to think a lot. And I don't like thinking. It hurts sometimes. Seriously though, it did take a lot of thought. It always does, and that's why I like the Pinterest building, because I have to make a real build into a Sims build. And if y'all have ever tried that, you know it ain't easy. And yes, I know, ain't a word, but today it is. I tell you, I don't know how many times I adjusted that roof. I really didn't need to, because I changed the roof I don't know how many times. But every single time I'm adjusting it because I thought that's where it was going to stay, but it didn't. So to get that fine tuning though, to get the roof lines to line up, you just hold down the Alt, and when you grab that top arrow with your left click, you kind of move it up and down, and that just gives you the ability to just very, very slightly move it by a hair. You'll see me adjusting this roof I don't know how many times throughout the speed build. I should have just left it until the very end, but I have to get it right to be able to see what's wrong, if that makes any sense. But I tell you, I so love this wallpaper. It's the one that came from the last event that Sims had, and I love it. I think it looks amazing. Every swatch I love. But this is the swatch that I wanted to go with. I wanted a little bit of color, but not a lot of color, and this had just that. Now once I got the exterior done, I wanted to kind of lay out some furniture inside to make sure it all worked, because the only thing I saw in the picture was the dining room area and part of the kitchen area. So I wasn't quite sure where everything was going to line up after that. I kind of played around with it a little bit, well, a lot actually. Eventually I did get it to a point where I liked it and was going to be functional. So of course by doing that, I had to shrink the house down by a lot more than I expected. I didn't really want it to be that small. It kind of looks like a squishy house. But after a lot of adjustments and changing of the mind, I do like the end result. I was working on the stairs, and I finally got the stairs where I thought would work downstairs, and then I realized, uh-oh, the stairs come up, not in the room, but outside. But I couldn't put the stairs to come up in the room upstairs because that's where the kitchen was. So I figured the stairs would be fine outside. I mean, they're covered, so it's not going to rain indoors. However, it is The Sims. But I do think they fixed that glitch, so it shouldn't rain indoors. If it does, that's a Sims glitch, not a me glitch. The rest of this is just me kind of putting in some final touches so that I can start decorating and doing the exterior. So we're just going to let this go, and if you notice a certain mistake or omission, I'll call that out later. I about died when I realized it. So enjoy the rest of this, and when we come back, it'll all be done, and you can let me know how I did. I'll see you in a bit. Y'all, I love this build. I had so much fun doing this one, and I cannot even tell you how long it took. Probably about 3 hours. Most of the time was spent outdoors with all the landscaping, the hostas, all of that. And you'll see why it took me so long to do the plants and stuff here in just a moment. We will get to that part soon. Right now, I just want to do the walkthrough through the house itself. So here is the door. You walk in and you are greeted with a wall. But off to the left, you've got your mail. Looks like a little high, but that's okay. So it's a very small entry, but you can still get in. We do have curtains as well, just for a little bit of privacy. You come in here and you have the living room. Now, this took me a minute to try to figure out because initially this little half wall was not here. It was just the open stairs. So I had the couch right here where this single cedar chair was, and the fireplace there, but then the Sims couldn't get in because it was too narrow of a walkway, and it was a little too squishy for me. I figured this house was going to be kind of squishy, but I didn't want it to be that squishy. So when I finally put that little half wall up there, I was like, oh, wait a minute, let's put the couch over here. So I did. These are my favorite couches. They really are. It's the cowhide for me. It is. It absolutely is. But we've got a worn out little rug, little plant, fireplace, all that good stuff. A little bit of paintings and stuff on the walls. We've got this really cool light. Ceiling is also textured or colored. We go through under the stairs, as you can see. You walk in, you go under the stairs, and this is a little bit more open. But again, I was trying to go with what Pinterest picture was. I had to have the table there and the kitchen there, so I kind of had to figure the rest out as we went. I'll show you what that is in a minute, and you'll find out why. But here is the dining table. We've got a tiny little bar top, little coffee bar over here with some knickknacks and whatnot, some cookies. Of course, gotta have the trash can. I actually remembered that. Go figure. And I did remember the fork and spoon, so yay me. It's an older style home. They love their plants, and you will see that. We've got the pots and pans way over there on that side, but it's not that far from the stove, so it works. Lights on the walls, since this is an open concept home. We also have a fan over here so that you can get a little bit of airflow. We're going to pretend that that fan goes back and forth and back and forth, so that way there's a little bit more air throughout. There's part of the backyard. We'll go there in a moment. Under the stairs here, we've got some boxes and nectar and whatnot. Go up these stairs, and we're going to go into the master bedroom here. I'll show you here in just a minute. I know you want to see the whole view, and you will, I promise. But we've got some more plants with some more curtains, vaulted ceiling with the windows. Very, very pretty. Same cowhide chair. Yes, sir. I love it. Old desk with an old typewriter, computer, whatever you want to call it. More plants, books. There's a book on the bed. I put that on there using the Alt click to get that where I wanted it. A little bit of clutter. This house has mostly more plants than clutter. And then here at the top of the stairs, we have a light and the baskets. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I was almost done. All I had to do was do the terrain paint, and then I realized, oh dear God, I forgot the bathroom. I didn't have a bathroom. And I was about ready to scream because it took me so long to figure out the layout of this house and everything, and I did not want to take away anything that I had already done because I liked it so much. So we interrupt your regularly scheduled program to remind you to hit that like button, leave your comments, questions, and suggestions down below, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget that notification bell. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. I added another tile on this wall here, and inside the chimney, we have the shower! Yay! We have a shower room. So, hey, we have a shower upstairs. Your guests should not be needing to use the shower. The bathroom toilet is downstairs, but I'll show you that in a moment. Here is the upstairs balcony with all the plants, and let me tell you, not one single one of these plants up here is a duplicate. They are all different. Yes, and again, I've got my favorite cowhide chairs so they can play a little bit of chess. And this is an open stairway, but it is covered, so it should be covered from the rain inside. But we come back downstairs, and this door is the toilet. I didn't know what else to do. I literally had everything absolutely done, and I thought about putting the new outhouse outside, but I didn't want to do that because I loved this outside too much. So that might be something that you, if you download this one, that you might want to reconfigure. I did not want to go back and redo it. No, it was too cute the way it was, and I loved it way too much. But over here we've got the what is that called? I forget what it's called. It's the plant arranging table, and then a bunch of pots and stuff so you can put more plants. We've got more hostas and ferns out back, more plants out here just all over the place. Got a little picnic table and a grill. I did have a full fireplace here because if you look on the picture, you see there is a fireplace on that wall. And it's, I believe it's more of a, whatchamacallit, like an outdoor kitchen type wood burning stove kind of outdoor thing. But I realized I didn't have a grill out here and I didn't need the fireplace, so I put that instead, and I kind of like it. It works. And then over here, tucked away, all the way over here by its lonesome, is a tiny little bench. You may or may not be able to sit in it, but that's okay. They don't need to sit in it. They got plenty of other places to sit. And then over here is the side gate. Now, if we take a look from up here, that's the whole backyard. There's a nice open section of side yard here. I did not want to enclose it all the way out here. So this way you can put in like a bonfire or a water slide or whatever you want over here. There's plenty of room to do that. You can also extend the backyard or extend the house if you so wish. So, you know, like if maybe you want a bigger bathroom per se, you could, you know, build one out over here or something, or put the outhouse out here. That you could do that too. It's not exactly the way I wanted because we've got this piece of the roof here, which you can't get away from that. Wait a minute, maybe we can. Hold on a second. Let's take the word black away. Oh, oh my god. It worked. Yay. So I mean, you can see it less. Put it that way. You can see it much less. Oh my god, I love glass walls so much. This changes everything. Oh my god. But anywho, I digress. Here is the picture side by side, and you tell me if you think this is pretty close. Let me know down in the comments if you think I did a good job on this house based on this picture, because this is all I had to work with. I kind of made up my own for in the other side of the house, and I figured this was going to be the backyard, not the front yard. It didn't seem right to be the front yard. It makes more sense as the backyard. So I think I did it. I think I managed it. I got all the important pieces in there, including all of these plants up on the balcony. And oh my god, that is what took me so freakishly long to do, because I mean, I found some plants. There's a lot of plants, but they needed to be tall enough so that you could see them over the little banister. And I thought about putting a pillar here, but I didn't want to do that. I felt like it took away from it. There's plenty of support, generally speaking. So, yeah, no, not necessary. Not necessary. If you really want to, you can pull this out all the way and make that a glass roof, like that. I think that would be okie dokie to do too. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that. I think it would look just fine. I kind of like it not that way, but it does look cute. Okay, I need to get into this mode because this damn tree. Oh my god, that damn tree. Anywho, so I mean that wouldn't be so bad, and you can put the other pillar here on this corner. That wouldn't be so bad. But again, I was trying to go off of the picture, and the picture did not have that coming over all the way. And then here the front, as you can see, I've got my cowplant skull, the address, a light, and more landscaping throughout. I changed all the colors of the pots and plants, or the pots for the plants, to be a dark brown or a black. I like the lighter brown out here because you want to be able to see them better. Plus, there's the light brown terrain paint there. If you download this one, the terrain paint might disappear. So this is all terrain paint out here, so you may have to redo it. I hope you do not. Okay, I thought the curtain was on the other side, but it's not. It's on the inside. Okay. Sims does weird things sometimes. And yes, I know this is hanging over. But I like it this way. I think it looks cute. I thought about pulling this out, but then that would have been too big of a kitchen and too flat of a front. And I really like this. I think it came out really super cool. I don't remember the last build I did that had this much landscaping. And it's not a lot of like flowers. It's mostly greenery. And I like that because I feel like they're more into greenery and plants than they are flowers. Oh yeah, and this fence here, this gate, there's no fence. It's just the wall. So I left a hole in the wall and then carefully placed the fence where I wanted it and left it there. So there is a gate to the back. You can do the same thing in the backyard if you want, anywhere you want. Do it back here really would be a good place to put it. Wouldn't be so bad. And the glass on here is just a half wall with glass walls. Love those glass walls, man, I'm telling you. The what you can do, I'm like at a loss for words. This right up here killed me. That blew me away. I can't believe that actually worked. And I am so glad it did. Anywho, y'all, let me know in the comments below if you think I accomplished what I was setting out to accomplish, which was the Pinterest build. Let me know what you like, don't like about it. Let me know your favorite part. And if y'all want to do it different, just pause the video at the beginning where you see the full picture of the Pinterest build. I wish I could remember whose it was, but I don't. It was so long ago that I pinned it. If you know whose it is, I'll be happy to give them credit by all means. But yeah, you can take that Pinterest picture, make your build based on that picture, and let me know where I can check it out. You can tag me on Blue Sky Twitter, or just leave a comment down below letting me know where I can find it on the gallery. If you do decide to download it, you can find it on the gallery under hashtag lilmomma, Momma-One, Country Plants, and Pinterest Build. And it is titled Country Plants. And yeah, help me get to 500 subs, would ya? Okie dokie. Thanks. Love you. In any case, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was fun for you. And until next time, y'all, have fun.